so much gas. Clear prop. Yay, a little bit of wind on the mojo. Cannot wait for the spider to get back. But any day you can fly is better than days you can't fly. POTUS is coming in town tonight, so we got a no-fly zone the entire weekend. Sad face. Good. Trying to be high enough that I don't disturb anybody if they're playing golf. I'm also trying to watch this fog layer too. I don't want to get caught out of sorts with it. So we're just going to maintain this altitude, going over the course. Again, threading it so that I'm not over top of people. You know, God forbid I drop my phone or something. We're just gonna hold this. Yeah, it's definitely a bit bumpy. Better vantage point though. I guess this is a driving range. I don't know. I don't really play golf, so I don't quite understand it. Yeah, definitely tossing me around a bit. I'm good with it though. Comfortable. Way foggier here. All right, let's get above this shit. You know, I honestly don't know why more people don't do this. I mean, oh, there's heights. I mean, we're probably about 1,000 feet up. And you know, when I first started, I was terrified. I mean, I was like death grip on the risers. Build that energy mojo. Not really. Anyway, what was I saying? Being a afraid of heights thing. Sorry, got sidetracked. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Like, you just kind of get acclimated. It doesn't even register. All right, so we're gonna spiral down as much as the Mojo will spiral down. Look, lean. So I'm building up G's, but I mean, not really. Not on this wing. My right hand, the outside brake, is my exit. Ta-da! So again, this maneuver, right, I'm leaning, building force, and exit. Whoosh, right through the clouds. I mean, this shit is kind of fun. Ah, it's bumpier down here again. Ooh, 26 miles an hour. 2 mile per hour winds, eastern, directly ahead. 30-minute flight so far. Anyway, so there's been some discussion in the Paramotoring for Beginners Facebook group about flying over water, and it seems to be a point of contention. Yes, I do fly over the water. Most of this stuff here, the marshland shallow, and I know that that does not necessarily make a difference. I do have floats. I always fly with floats. Do not fly without floats if you're anywhere near the water. I'm also kind of cautious, especially flying along the beach where there may be currents, to just kind of judge my safety net. I did have that motor out flying above Lewis Beach the other day and put it right down on the beach. Could I not fly over water? Maybe. But the thing is, I've got, I think this is either 17,000 or 77,000. It's some ridiculous amount of nature preserve here that's just simply gorgeous that I can fly over. And there's no height requirements. I mean, right now I'm probably about 600 feet up. Dude, I could drop down and rip 6 feet off the deck and it's perfectly fine. So, yeah, I could restrict myself to some of the, the farmers' cornfields and whatnot, but man, this is just so much prettier. You know, as I started, you can see these kind of like east to west lines that are running along here. You know, that's one of the ways that I kind of learned the controls, was following those and trying to maintain a straight line. And it was pretty hard at first, you know, but you keep practicing, and you just work continuously on building skills as a pilot. So, I mean, you don't always have to. You know, I had some intentions today of doing this kind of like big cross country up to Slaughter Beach and down along the coast, but frankly, there's too much fog up there, and I wasn't comfortable losing sight of the ground. I mean, I could still kind of see it through the fog, but what if it got worse? I would rather deal with this patchy stuff down here than, you know, take a risk and do something up there of having, you know, like a crop duster come up through the fog layer and into me. You can tell we don't have much wind because the wind turbine over at the University of Delaware College of Marine Studies is not moving. It's like, nah, fam, not today. Not today. Let's bank down. Going to be prepared to throttle up because I don't know what the air is going to be like over here. All right, rather than annoy these poor fishermen, we're just going to stay kind of low over the broad hill, heading up to the Roosevelt Inlet. Yeah, I'm good enough here that if I have a motor out, I can just bank and set it down on like the bank or the marsh. I do prefer the beach though. Yeah, a little lifty. That's fun. You know, one of these days I am just gonna fly along the canal all the way down to Rehoboth. It is not a mojo flight. I need something a little more agile and faster. So the Spider or possibly a Cubic. I do want another B-wing in my quiver. You know, maybe at some point, like next fall or next spring, look at moving up to like a Scirocco. You know, it's kind of antsy to do that at first, but, you know, I don't know, man, just trust the process. I mean, I shelved the Mojo for 10 months and, you know, hop back on it while the Spider's out for repairs. And while I definitely enjoy the Spider more, and the Mojo is just kind of its own little thing, you know? Kind of a little cruiser, just soaks up the bumps, not particularly fast, not particularly nimble. I guess we're low tide because I don't recall seeing this bit of shipwreck. So if you look at those folks out there on the other side of the inlet, like the water's probably 1 to 2 feet deep here. Birds diving for fishies. All right, I'm gonna climb so I'm not too close to the people on the beach. So where's my out when I'm up here? It's down there at the beach. I got baby big ears, look at that shit. That was interesting. And I've never actually done that before. So I'm just kind of at idle. I'm gonna buzz down, not get over the houses, Ryan. Gosh, look at this. This is therapy, man. Beautiful. circular rainbows. Look at me playing with the clouds. Damn, it's definitely warmer down here. Morning! A random dude playing a banjo at the end of a dead-end road. Huh. Air is definitely not as smooth down here. My feet are dirty. Damn foot drags. So this fog maze is kind of lifted, but I don't know what the gaps look like over by my LZ. I can see my lime green taco way off there in the distance. If it were the spider, we'd be there by now. But man, that'd be fun to go around that oval. Tree slalom style. On something a bit more agile than this. Oh, we're lifty. Yeah, look at that. That good. Just be prepped to go on throttle. Give a little brakes in case we get sinky when we hit the trees. Because I don't want to sink into the trees. I think I might be able to climb just a little higher. Just trying to stay below the clouds. Yay, almost done. God, I swear to God, this is the coolest sport ever. Beekeeping. Oh shit! Got hung up on the GoPro. You know what? That was probably my favorite landing to date. I mean, aside from the fact that the wing's a mess. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good flight.